Yeah.
Well, she had a
Well, it is
fun-filled week last
9:30.
week.
Yeah, it's 9:30, man.
What does that matter?
Terry goes to sleep early. We know this. There's a reason why I'm recording in this room.
Yeah,
That we usually start recording around 8:30.
Correct.
fair enough. Okay, Mike, you haven't read, but Dungeon Crawler Carl's getting a pinball machine.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I want it.
I like this.
They were also greenlit on Peacock, but I think we knew that.
Yes.
I also don't have high hopes for it because it's
Seth
live
MacFarlane.
action and well, no, I like Seth MacFarlane well enough, but it's CGI is expensive, and if Ted is anything to go off of, it's gonna be rough. Not like animation wise, but it's just gonna be expensive.
I think this is going to be one of those deals where they're like, okay, we're going to buy this property, and then they're going to say for like the next 5 years we're going to release it, and they'll just never release it.
I will riot.
I hope they release it, but I don't know. I think animation probably would lend itself better just because of how fantastical it is. I don't know. But they have a pinball machine coming out. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yay.
I think it's due out this year in the fall, if I read right.
And now I'm gonna go look this up.
Oh boy. Time to make sure I'm not wrong. I gotta move the wheel of names.
Carl.
I almost started listening to whatchamacallit again. Of course, I can't think of the name. What the hell? The Brandon Sanderson book I'm reading.
Oh, it's
Reading.
Stormlight.
Yeah, I almost listened to the audiobook today, but I was just like, I got too much work to do.
I mean, that's one of those deals. I will say this. I'm curious to see if you, like, if you jump back into it, would you even know what's going on?
I like to think that I would, just because I didn't really get too far. Here, I just sent a link in the chat to the thing about the pinball.
I actually just found that one.
Hey,
Yeah, it's looking at 2026 is looking to be the release window.
and I believe Jeff Hayes did like a little voiceover for the video, like announcing it.
Nice.
Pretty cool stuff.
I want it.
It's been a while since we've done any of this stuff. We gotta shake off the cobwebs.
I'm sorry, my kids don't stop screaming.
Neither do mine. John, this is what I got.
I just,
Strawberry cream.
I just got my
I'm
giant
doing fancy.
jug of water.
I still like that mug. It's cool.
Oh,
I wish they made more.
Oh, look, I got my water.
You guys have your Stanleys. I will have my coffee.
oh, I don't have a Stanley.
You do that.
I have an $8 replica from Ocean State Job Lot, which is phenomenal.
I don't know if this is a Stanley or not, but mine was free because we were working with a company.
I have like 3 Yetis. I have like you know the metal bottles that they were giving out for a while. We got those from my company. Like, and like I'm never gonna use them. This is like the perfect size. You know what I mean? It's like a missile silo of water.
Straight to your face.
Straight to my face. Boy,
Ooh, before it gets to be too late, what do you guys want to play tonight, if you want to play? Next week is Vault Breaker for Marathon. That's the PvE mode.
we can do
I was
marathon.
reading about that.
We don't have to play Marathon tonight. I want us to try Marathon next week for the PvE. And I guess someone was pointing out specific wording in their update today about that. And I know we're getting into game talk now, but I'm just pointing this out that season 3 is going to be a bit bigger when it comes to stuff coming out for Marathon. Like the PvE mode is going to be permanent and it's going to be ready, and they're putting out a bunch of other stuff. And oh god, what's his name? Elias starts with a T. I can't pronounce his last name, but I think he played the voice of Adam Jensen before. He's a voice in Marathon, and he said that Bungie's got some stuff planned for season 3, and he can't wait to see it come out. So it gives me high hopes for what season 3 is going to look like.
I hope so, because I don't know. This season is. I like the Cradle, and I definitely like Nightmarsh. But it's not getting my attention like the last season did.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because it was new.
No, I agree. Like, I was completely enamored with, what is it?
The PvE mode?
Yeah, but sponsored survival. Like, that was a really good. Yeah. It was chill. You got to get shit done. It was great, and going back to like playing with, like always like looking around because you're expecting to get killed at any moment. That's where I'm like, okay. And there are points where I'm like,
is that how you felt the other night?
Yeah, not really. Like, so
listen, that
we
sniper
did well
sucked. Okay,
I did.
What'd you say, Mike?
Sniper.
I said that the sniper sucked.
Yes, they still need to fix that guy, but we still extracted and we still didn't lose. We took out the team that tried to get us. We did fine.
But yeah, you probably don't know this, but because you're not watching us, valued listeners. But Mike absolutely saved our asses yet again.
I'm very surprised. That usually never happens.
Mike's a sleeper. What he does is like he's just like chill, and then all of a sudden he gets like he sees red.
I like that you say sleeper. I was definitely gonna say sweeper because he came in and cleaned up everything after I ran in.
He's a sleeper.
He did it right.
Sleeper.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah,
I sacrificed my body for you. You know what's funny about Assassin 2 is around like a lot of the Reddit threads and stuff when people talk about Marathon, they say that stealth for the Assassin is not a defense or not a defensive weapon. It's for offense.
Yeah, absolutely. The only time you'd be using it for defense is if you're trying to revive somebody.
Pretty much. I think at the beginning when we were getting owned by people for a little while, I was using it to run away. But now that I have the hang of it, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm. You may have to switch it up for Vault Breaker, though, if we're going to do that. We're going to want firepower.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say the Invis still works on UESC, if anything.
Right.
Yeah.
We just might need more damage output.
Fine, I guess.
You can be a destroyer, I can be a vandal, and Sean can be triage.
As always.
I mean, you don't have to. You can do vandal. I'll do triage.
No, I would feel bad.
Naked.
Yeah, I like chucking med drones at you guys' faces.
If it wasn't apparent from when we played the other night, I really like Sentinel now.
Oh shit!
It was needed.
That snare saved our ass.
Yeah. Like, that's a needed, or, like, that's one thing that I like, that they're looking at things like gaps that are out, right? Like, the ability to do, like, widespread stopping, whatever. Like, putting something down that's basically a turret. Right, exactly. It's that was desperately needed, and I'm glad that they put that out there.
There's some other interesting updates that are coming out next week, too, with Vault Breaker. They are limiting grenades that you can bring into only 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're restricting things. They this week they're giving everybody the Mizurai shotguns for Kari points for free because everybody else has them. What else? They are. It looks like the Thief's drone has LiDAR now,
Really?
or will get it for Night March for some reason. Yeah.
All right.
Cradle is getting extra levels. They're changing how some experience is gained for the Cradle as well.
Okay.
So, some stuff to check out.
Yeah. I do think that
Yeah.
the Cradle, it does, with Sponsored Survival, and again, I don't know how this new PvE mode's going to go, but with the Cradle, like, I just feel like that's just a farming. You just farm, and you just get a million levels.
So, yeah, that's kind of what it is. With the mode, you go in, you have a set sponsor kit, you can level it up by extracting certain things within the run itself, but then those turn into like its own currency or whatever that you can then use to buy stuff that you can use in the actual game.
Right. Right.
So, at least you have something that'll carry over. I would rather have that than like just a mode that you can play with nothing to show for it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because then that's the quickest way, other than finishing the story, to not play it.
Now, here's a fun question. Do you think they're going to pivot hard and like focus more on story building for PvE since they're going to have a dedicated game type?
They should.
Because I can see them taking notes from Destiny and expanding the story that way.
I will say that's my biggest gripe with this whole thing is the thing that keeps us playing is basically the punishment, right? Like, none of us are getting into it under the auspices of like, oh, we're learning about this cool world. There is a cool world. I'd like to learn more about it. And Mike, I think you absolutely nailed it. Like maybe like 4 episodes ago, where you were like, yeah, they have a fully acted like cutscene after you complete a sponsored contract or a priority contract that everyone, I'm assuming, just clicks through because they want to get to the next thing, right? No one sits there and listens to it. So
I do.
well, you're the outlier, right? Like again, from like a what do people want? I think you need to be able to give people like me and Mike who wants something that's a little bit more substantive than, static log files and an occasional like cutscene.
Did you just get the same text from Nintendo Music, Sean?
Sorry?
Did you just get the same text from Nintendo Music that I did?
I just did. I'm glad you told me.
229 tracks from Donkey Kong Bonanza have been added.
But,
sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to cut you off. It just threw me off. I'm like, what?
No, that's fine. My thing is, it doesn't even have to be like a full length movie scene like they do at the begin, like the intro scenes that they do in Destiny and stuff like that. Doesn't even have to be a full cinematic scene. Destiny did it well where in the actual map you have the character there and they're interacting with each other, talking, there's movement, stuff like that. That makes sense. I'm okay with that. If they if they were to do something like that. I don't like the way they're handling the story right now.
Just because it's all through the codex and contracts.
Right. Pretty much.
It also sucks that they did not update the contracts. There was no movement in the story, really. I mean, we see it in the world, like when we were playing the other night. The anomaly was really fucking weird at night. But what does that mean?
Right.
Why is it? None of the codex or contracts really go into that I've seen.
One thing that
if you're gonna do a story, spoon feed it.
Right.
At this point, is what I'm.
Right. I actually
go ahead, John.
No. I'm sorry. One thing that I did like was they just touched on it. It was like a little taste where you had the option, and you can go back and do the other one too, but you can choose one faction or the other to do that. Remember, we had the thing where it was like, you can do the MITA contract.
You can do both.
You can, but it was
Yeah.
it was nice to see that.
But it was cool to see that interaction.
Right.
All right.
Yes. But it was so limited too. It was just like, here, do this one, and it's got 3 steps. Okay, now you can do the other one and do those steps. But that's it. There's nothing beyond that.
Right.
Right. Like when we
Still
first
cool,
saw
though.
that, we thought, oh, there's gonna be a conflict now between the two. Nope, nothing.
Nope, nothing came of it.
But I mean, they also might be dipping their toes in it. You know what I mean? I'm sure there might be something where they're trying to capture the player experience, your voice of customer, and you can say, "Hey, you know, people really enjoyed this. We're gonna flesh this out in later seasons."
Ooh. Why not make it to where you can pledge to a specific faction so you can get like 1.5 times their experience, but it cuts you off from whatever rival faction they have at the time. So you can't do their special contracts or something.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I think. Or
Yeah.
right. Or you get special perks. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you get special cosmetics. Like, oh, if at the beginning of the season we're making it so you are still a freelance person, but you swear your allegiance. You swear your allegiance to, I don't know, to friggin' Nucleoric, and you get a big pink suit. And it's like, now you're
Yeah.
branded. And
Sounds good to me. I like Nucleoric.
drinkable cheeseburger.
My only issue with something like that is, I would like that would be for me. That would be definite FOMO, because I would want to, like, if I complete it, I would want to see what's behind the other ones,
Right.
and not be locked.
Right.
I think that they would do it similar to Destiny, where you're not locked out forever. You can swap it like once a week or something like
Right.
that.
Oh, you mean like the old faction system in D1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Factions
not
are
bad.
more pertinent to Marathon, so it feels like it makes more sense.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Sean, you want to know
like that
something pretty
compromise.
cool about Destiny and the factions? Was that too much?
No, it's just
Both of us talking at once.
No, it's yeah, tell me. Well, first, Mike, what were you saying?
No. It was just basically a comment on what Adam was saying. I'm okay. I like that compromise.
Right. So tell me about the factions.
I'm gonna tell you one cool thing about the factions with a question. I'm gonna hope that you have the same thought I do about it or feeling. But which actor has the best depiction of Satan in a movie to you?
Best depiction of
Wait,
Satan in a
what?
movie? I mean,
Yeah.
in terms of just look, it's probably Tim Curry from what's that Tom Cruise movie? Shit. Hold on.
I don't remember. I've never seen the movie, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Tim Curry.
Really, you haven't seen you don't know Tim Curry's version of the devil?
No,
It's
I
in
don't.
Legend. Okay, it was Legends. So hold on, I'll drop it in. Images. Yeah. Copy image. This is what this motherfucker looked like in the movie, right? So, hold on, it's loading. You tell me. Oh, you tell me. What do you think?
Okay, that's not what I meant by look. I meant just like be encapsulating that character being Satan. But
I mean,
sure,
I mean-
that's actually really cool.
Yeah, like that is. I mean, if you were to say, "Hey, what human actor looked the most like Satan?" I think it's that guy.
It's, we'll go with that. That's not what I meant though.
No, but if in terms of like actual malevolence, shit, man, I don't know. Constantine, they did a good job.
Yeah, who was it?
Oh yeah, Peter Stormare.
Yes. I like him as an actor. That's my favorite depiction of it. And he was Arak Jalal, which was the head of the faction for Dead Orbit in Destiny 2.
Interesting.
Peter
Are you
Stormare did
serious?
his voice. Yeah.
Peter Stormare.
How did I not know that?
Do you remember who the speaker was?
No, I don't.
it's a very well known actor too. We should find like a little thing for Sean to listen to see if he can pinpoint his voice.
I'm really good at that, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay, I want to play this game then. See if you can. Figure it
No,
out.
really?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Holy crap! I would not have pictured that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Now I'm gonna see if I can find a clip.
Find a video of the speaker talking for him. We got to do this. And while you're doing that, how about this? We do Rainbow Pack episode 91, and I'm game show host Adam.
I'm very amused, Mike.
Yeah.
And I am, guess that voice, Sean.
We are on 91, right? I
Yeah.
didn't change my notes from editing 90. I think we are. Yeah, we are. We're good. I had to think about it.
Keep moving.
Yes, we are on 91.
Yay.
Is that 100, guys?
We're getting there. What do we want to do for episode 100?
Oh my God! Yes, it is.
Right?
Give me the link. I need
It's-
I need it.
It's been forever. It has been forever since I've seen the speaker. So I have.
And that was still him in Destiny 2 telling Gaul to go and kill himself.
All right, did you guys get the link?
Yes. Hold
Yes.
on.
Okay.
Wait. Is this a video clip?
Yes, this is a video clip.
Okay. I was just looking at the link and I'm like, wait. Don't say who it is.
All right.
No, it's a cutscene from D1.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pull down this video and like cut it at the beginning of this so that way people can hear the voice too and play guess the voice too.
You might have to go about a minute in.
I also don't want there to be dead air, but I can't talk if Sean's gonna guess.
Now, question. When I did the stream last week with the video, did it show up on the recording?
The noise from it, like the actual audio from the video.
The audio and the video.
The video showed up. Yes, the audio did not.
Ah. I was gonna say that would be a perfect. Other than getting copyright striked, that'd be a good way to share that type of thing. Sorry, Sean.
Any guesses?
He's thinking.
Mike, you really didn't know that?
Nope.
Do you know who Cade's voice is?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think of some other actors that are in it.
I'm trying to think. Okay.
Oh.
Let me think.
You know, John DiMaggio's in it. Or
Bender.
at least he was. Yeah.
Okay.
He was Banshee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, John DiMaggio was Banshee.
Oh no shit.
It's somebody else. now.
Nolan North was whatever the guy who got killed when.
Nolan North is Ghost. Nolan North did Cade, but only during the
Right, because Nathan Fillion
whatever.
dropped out, right?
he
Yeah, 'cause-
he couldn't commit to it. It's not that he dropped out.
Yeah, because I think he was working on the rookie at that time.
Was it that, or was it when the voice actor strike was going on?
I don't remember.
All right.
Ooh, what was the other one that blew your mind, Mike? When I told you, Shax is voiced by the dude who plays Morgan in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Lenny James.
Yeah,
Like it didn't dawn on me. Like I've heard
because
his voice
he's using
for
his like
years.
Shakespearean accent.
You mean
But the
you talking about the guy from Snatch? Lenny James is
Never
in.
watched it.
Okay, you should watch it. He's a good character in that. I honestly can't place it, and it sounds. I mean, this is very clearly a Shakespearean actor type.
it's going to you're going to kick yourself.
Hold on. So like to me, it sounds like Tom Hiddleston, but like playing an old guy. But it's an old guy.
You are so on the right track, but it's not him.
Let me know when you're ready.
For what? Are you going to tell him? Or are you going to show the picture on the chat?
I'm going to show this picture on the chat. When he's ready.
Okay. Do you want a hint?
Yes. Give me a hint.
What if I said vampire?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it Gary Oldman?
No, but that would have been
No.
awesome too.
I would have died.
Vampire.
A great
Squid
depiction
face.
of a vampire.
God.
Definitely English, right?
Part of me was like, oh, I almost thought it was like Charles Dance, but it's not.
Oh, you are so fucking close. You're getting there.
It's not Sean Bean, right?
No.
Nope.
You were really close, though.
Is it someone from Game of Thrones?
No.
I don't think he was in Game of Thrones, but it would not be a surprise if he showed up in it. I like this game.
Yeah.
Me and Terry do this like all
Guess
the time.
that. Oh,
Do you have any other hints for me?
I'm trying to think.
Man, vampire is like the best hint that I can think of.
So I'm trying to think of vampire movie. Is he in a movie? A vampire movie?
Yes,
Yes.
a very iconic vampire movie.
Yep.
Which is why I said Gary Oldman, because I'm like, oh yeah, he played Dracula. So there's John Carpenter
I have faith.
vampire, but no. From Dusk Till Dawn, no.
I got another one. More recently, he was in a zombie movie. Well, actually, I say more recently. I don't know if he's been in movies in the last couple of years, but the last one that I can remember that I've seen him in is a zombie movie.
Was it World War Z?
It was not. It was...
Shaun of the Dead, right?
Yes, it was.
Was it? Dawn of the
Shaun of the
Shaun
Dead.
of the Dead. No, not Dawn of the
Oh,
Dead. Shaun of
Shaun
the Dead.
of the Dead.
Oh, it's freaking! Oh my god! It's the
see his
stepdad.
face?
It's the stepdad. It's
Yes,
Davy,
it
it's
is.
Davy Jones.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Bill
I
Nye.
It's
don't
the
know.
squid face.
Okay.
Bill Nye played the speaker in Destiny.
Okay. That dude.
That is awesome.
I freaking love that guy. He is the absolute best.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, like I was watching a thing recently. Like, if you watch him playing Davy Jones, it's shocking how long ago that movie was made and how well he holds up in that role. Like, it is. It's wild.
So are you kicking yourself now?
Not really.
Oh, okay, well. Well, thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing.
You get a $5 gift certificate for your nearest bookstore. We hope you come back next week.
Do those exist anymore?
No.
I saw Barnes and Noble recently, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Oh, good hint.
I go in there every chance I can. I just like walking around and looking at books.
Oh yeah. You have to.
Mike left. Oh no.
I like when they will put people like heavy caliber actors in a video game, like Patrick Stewart in Oblivion.
Yes, but he fits so well in that.
Like, and I can imagine too. He's probably like, "What is this?"
See, I can absolutely imagine him understanding what it is just because of Star Trek.
So, like, one thing about Patrick Stewart that I love is that, like, he doesn't take himself too seriously. And there's a million stories on TNG where, like, in season 1, he would like chastise the other actors. He'd be like, we have to be serious. And like after a point, they're like, dude, there's like a guy in a like a unitard with fur stuck to it, where you can clearly see the zipper. He's like, they're like, this is not Shakespeare, man. This is like a serial. And after a point, he eventually like got in on it. And by the way, like some of the best is outtakes from TNG. They are so fucking good.
Oh, what? There was another voice I had thought of,
still
and I just
recording, right?
completely lost it.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
We were.
No, I was checking Audacity because I didn't want to run into a situation where I wasn't recording for a while.
Oh. I need to go back to the voice actor because it's going to bother me if I don't.
For what?
Oh no, I can't remember. I was going to mention someone else too, and I can't remember now. Oh fuck, I remembered. Yay, look at me. So Nolan North is the voice of Ghost in Destiny.
Right?
That wasn't the original voice actor. Do you know who it was?
Is it Peter Dinklage?
I do.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Right, and there was a whole thing where people were like, I remember reading a thing where people were like, yeah, he kind of phoned it in.
Yes, it felt very phoned in because, like, yes, he emoted, but there was, like, no feeling behind it. It's just like he raised his voice. Like, remember, Mike, in Destiny 1, I think it was on the moon, when you're, like, going underneath the surface and it's, like, the doorway first, and you're clearing out the front thing. The one thing that
Yeah.
he says that has stuck out is, "We've woken the hive," and that's what it sounds like. But when you hear Nolan North do it, there's like actually emotion and kind of fear behind
Right.
it.
Well, I could see why he did it. He could have done a better job, but like, I get he was probably trying to go more robotic than actual feeling.
I think the thing is,
I get it.
I will die on this hill. Like, just by virtue of being an actor does not necessarily make you a great voice actor. One thing
Yes.
I read about The Rock when he did Moana was that he was very nervous that his voice acting was going to be bad. And like he worked extremely hard to be a passable voice actor. And like it shows.
Right.
Like there you can tell when somebody just is like, oh, I'm getting a paycheck for this. Yeah, it's fine. You know?
Right.
But like Nolan North, like somebody who does this for a living, like it's wild. It's wild what a voice actor can do with their voice.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to remember who recently was making that comment. Where, I don't remember who the voice actor was, but they made a comment about how like not live action movies, CGI movies now are relying more on big celebrities now for the voices versus actually getting voice actors to do the character
Right.
justice.
Like look at the Super Mario Brothers movie. The only one that I would say is a passable voice actor is going to be Charlie Day, right? Like,
Yes.
no shade on the rest of the cast, and actually, I was pleasantly surprised with.
They did fine.
Yeah, I think it could have been way worse, but when there's a reason why everyone remembers like Saturday morning cartoons and shit. You know what I mean? Disney animated movies back when we were younger, like it wasn't always like super famous actors in lead roles, right? It was
Right.
right. So I don't know, man. I'm always of the ilk. If you can give a voice actor work, give them work, and then also treat them good.
Oh, absolutely. Because you're not always going to get a Mark Hamill.
Oh my God, Mark Hamill
Yeah.
is one of the most gifted voice actors. Like just the Joker, Firelord Ozai, the dude from Invincible.
I forgot that he was Ozai.
He is so good in that role. I know, and again, not taking into account the fact that they whitewashed the shit out of that entire animated series. But that being said, the voice acting was phenomenal. oh my gosh, the person. I'm going to say, did you guys watch Arrested Development?
Yes.
Okay, so
I
Anne,
did not.
Michael Cera's girlfriend in that, Anne
Yeah.
Egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's oh my god, Katara, and she does an amazing
shit.
job. Yeah,
I didn't even notice that.
and
Well, you also have to remember they were kids when they recorded, so
yeah, they did a great job. And then the dude, the guy who played Sokka, he's in a million things too. He actually,
Rufio was what's his face with the scar on his eye.
Yep.
Zuko, yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, his voice is instant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that dude seems like the world's nicest guy too.
Oh hell yeah. It's between for me as far as actors turned voice actors. The top ones I would love to meet is Johnny Young Bosch
Yeah, he's
and
great.
and Dante Bosco.
Dante Bosco's good. D. Bradley Baker, I love that. Like to meet.
Yeah.
There's one guy on TikTok. Shit. If I find a clip of him, I'll send it over to you. He has like the greatest fucking voice. Oh, and
He did some creature sound effects for some video games before too.
D. Bradley Baker. He played.
Yeah.
He was Appa. He was.
I'm just tying it back to games. He was creature voices in video games, like enemy voices, and I don't remember which one because it could be Gears of War, it could be Halo, or it could be something else. But I feel like it's one of those.
I have his IMDb right up. Hold on.
Are you stalking him now?
Well, you guys were talking about him, and I wanted to match a name to a voice
Oh, and
or a face.
Speaking of Christopher Judge, Kratos.
I know that.
Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid
Kratos,
2:
yes,
Sons of
yes,
Liberty.
yes.
Oh hell yeah! I never even knew Christopher Judge was Kratos.
Right. And he was like, because he was on Stargate for years and
Yeah.
years and years and years.
What a start.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
Apparently, he likes Ghibli, huh?
Indeed.
Indeed,
'Cause
boy.
he's in Ponyo, Spirited Away, and Porco Rosso.
Speaking of Ghibli movies and stuff, Christian Bale was two different voices in two different movies for Ghibli. He did great in Howl's Moving Castle, and then
Yes.
he was the voice of, I think it was the dad or father or some dude in The Boy and the Heron, and it's terrible. It's just not the same. He didn't do as great, and I'm like, what happened?
Maybe he wasn't feeling it.
But Robert Pattinson's voice playing the Heron, dude, talk about range.
Oh, yeah. I still have to. I watched only parts of Howl's Moving Castle. I have to watch the entirety of it.
Oh my god,
It
it's
is
so
really
good.
freaking good. Oh hell yeah!
It's one of my favorites.
It's between for me. It's between Howl's Moving Castle,
Howl's Monkey Castle.
Ponyo would be one of them, and oh my god, I'm a bad
Mononoke?
man. No, ironically enough, it's not Princess Mononoke, though that is one
Spirited
of the first
Away?
ones I ever watched.
Kiki?
It's a definitely a good honorable mention.
Okay.
Between Kiki's Delivery Service and Spirited Away. That's what started me on the Ghibli films. Oh my god, why am I not remembering the names? Hold on. Now I gotta pull up.
It's not
I
My
can
Neighbor
keep
Totoro,
going.
right?
No, but Totoro is pretty cool. I love him.
Is it Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind?
No. Hold on.
It's not great for the
I really like that
fireflies,
one.
right?
That's not
It is
Ghibli.
not. No, it is Ghibli. Grave of the
It
Fireflies.
is? Are you
It's on-
serious?
it's on-
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, I thought it wasn't. I was just like, that's his own thing.
That's,
Oh god.
Could you imagine if it was? That's like I can't. That's like I can't even think of like I don't know. Who's the guy who directed Home Alone?
No, fuck. Why? I don't remember. What's so funny?
Chris Columbus.
No, you just say
Right.
why.
So like
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
He sailed over and started directing movies.
Right. I think that the turn would be if you had Chris Columbus, who did Home Alone, deciding to do a fully accurate rendition of the biopic of Christopher Columbus. It's like that level of weird dissonance where you have like Nausicaa and then Grave of the Fireflies. Can you imagine being like you bring your kids to that and you're like, oh, it's a fun animated Studio Ghibli movie. It'll be fine. And then at the end of it, everyone walks out with a 1,000-yard stare.
Oh shit! Secret World of Arietti.
It's a good one.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say Porco Rosso.
No, I've never heard of Porco Rosso, honestly.
Really?
Really?
Uh huh.
Do you have
I have not watched Arietti.
Huh?
I have not watched Arietti.
It was cool. I liked it. I liked it, and the fact that like I want to say it was one of the first Ghibli films that Disney like pushed, actually tried to advertise. Because before that, I think the only time I've ever seen associated Disney with a Ghibli film was when they did Kiki's Delivery Service during one of like their movie surfers nights type of thing.
Movie surf. Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking about a movie type or something. When you said movie surfers, I was like, what?
You don't remember movie surfers from Disney?
No, I don't.
It was like a little show that they whenever Disney had a movie coming out, whether it was Disney Channel movie or like big box office movies, they would have kids do like commentary on it and what they think the show is, or how the movie
I don't
looks.
remember that at all. Huh. Oh, wait. It's coming to me. I swear I can hear the voice in my head going movie surfers or something like before
Uh-huh.
it. Oh.
It was mainly to promote the movies that they had, the big movies that they had coming out at that time,
Right.
which I thought was a pretty cool, segment that they did. Oh.
I think we got off what we were originally talking about.
Oh, yeah,
but I
big
was
time.
going to. That's fine. I was going to ask Sean, what is his favorite Ghibli movies? Top 2.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched too many of them. I like Howl's Moving Castle is great. And actually, I was just looking at them. I remember Ponyo was good. I like Ponyo.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Totoro. I haven't seen Nausicaa. I really want to see Tales from Earthsea because
I started that. I got to finish it. It's really, really good.
yeah, because like I want to watch that and then read the books because I'm like I want to see where the deviation is, like because it's wildly different.
I also love the look of the art style for Earthsea.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We need a Studio Ghibli video game.
Well, the closest we got was that Nino Kuni 1 and 2, which was not that greatly received. Mike, you don't know anything about it?
Nope.
They were on PlayStation first, I believe.
If it was on PlayStation, I most likely didn't see it because I was too busy playing either Suikoden or Final Fantasy VII.
They are RPGs. Just saying.
Yeah, but I was very at the time I was very focused on those games for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because trust me, when I got the PlayStation for Christmas that year, I got a whole stack of freaking games. I think out of those games, I only played Suikoden, Final Fantasy VII, FIFA, whatever year it was, edition at that point, and Crash Team Racing. Oh
Cool,
dear
man.
God, I was obsessed with Crash Team Racing.
And I just forgot what I was going to either say or ask. Maybe it'll come back to me.
Someday.
Okay. How is Lauren Cohen used to be was the Exo Stranger?
Oh yeah, they changed voice actors because it. What was it? The Exo Stranger was also. Oh no, that wasn't her. I forgot that Lauren Cohen was the Exo Stranger at first. But you want to know something else that's kind of funny?
What?
Oh God, what Keitel, right? Empress Keitel. Is that who I'm thinking of? The leader of the Cabal right now. That's her name, right?
I thought Keitel was the bad guy.
That's Gaul or
Oh.
Callus.
Callus. Yep.
Yep. So
So
it's
yes.
Empress Keitel. Her and Amanda are the same voice actor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So she's on the IMDb list right now.
Yep.
Courtney Taylor, Amanda Holiday, Empress Keitel, and female extras.
Uh huh.
They
How you
put
like
her
that?
to work.
That sounds bad.
Are you serious? That's Rahul?
I forget who does his voice.
Oh my god.
There's Nino Cooney.
It's Eric Avari.
I don't need no Cooney. I don't know who that is.
Do you remember? Have you seen The Mummy?
Yes.
You know the head librarian guy. That's part of the
The bumbling, awkward, scared dude that joins Brendan Fraser and what's her name?
No.
Yeah, it's that guy.
That guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I can totally hear it now.
Uh huh.
I can hear Raul's voice in my head. That's absolutely him. That's funny. He wasn't he in Mr. Deeds also?
Yes.
Yeah. I can can hear him in my head singing that song now. Was it Jefferson Starship or whatever it is?
Uh huh. He's the one of the he's the pervy board member that that's into way too many kinks.
I remembered. I finally remembered. I'm wearing the right shirt today. You know why? Because Power Wash Simulator 2 had Star Wars DLC come out. You can clean
Oh no
the
shit.
ships.
Okay.
Yeah. Sean, what's wrong?
Every day we stray further from the eyes of God.
Uh huh.
Why?
What did I do?
No, it's nothing you did. This is like, could you imagine? You get transported back to the future. You get transported back to the past. You meet 11-year-old you, and you're like, I got to tell you about video games. There's a video game where you can power wash X-wings. Did you get to fly them? No, you don't fly them. You clean them. Oh, this game must be. No one must play it. Everyone plays it.
Power Wash Simulator 1 had things from Warhammer in it.
Yes, because that tracks.
Yeah. They also had
Listen,
Final Fantasy things in it.
Yeah, because you
And on the other side of the spectrum, SpongeBob.
Yes, they had SpongeBob as well.
back before Fortnite was getting into this weird DLC thing.
Oh, this was after Fortnite.
No, I know it's when. Oh, it was after Fortnite.
It was after Fortnite came out.
No, but after Fortnite started doing the crossover events and shit.
Well after that, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Power Wash Simulator is relatively new. Something happened recently in Fortnite, and I don't mean their summer event that just started today. I don't remember, and honestly, I don't care. But you reminded me of something that I was reading earlier, and I want to ask you guys about it because it's an interesting quote and thought. The original head person of Sony, Sean Layden, does that name sound familiar to you guys? Sean Layden. He was there mainly around like PS2, PS3 time. I think up until
Maybe.
PS4, and then he dropped out. He is pointing at like the cost of games to create and stuff like that, but he has said that it seems like there's no real creativity in games anymore. And his example was like we got a looter shooter and then an extraction shooter and then this other type of shooter. Where's the next like Katamari type game? Where's this next off the wall throw something out there, hope that it sticks game from AAA developers? And instead, we're getting the same types of games from those developers, so at least know what they're doing. But there's no real
Right.
variety anymore.
Oh,
What do you think?
It's
I mean,
whatever you can make it.
right. It's pop music. There's nothing wrong with pop music. There really isn't. Like, if you like pop music, rock on. But pop music, like, part of the appeal of it is it eventually kind of melds into what is happening is basically in the mid 2010s, everyone was like, hey, you know what we really like? Assassin's Creed. We want to have big worlds with a lot of fetch quests. And so Ubisoft's like, cool. And then, you know, a bunch of studios saw that and they were like, oh, we're going to emulate that. We're the entropy of this, right? We're no one's willing to take a risk when the investment is so prohibitively large to do something like a Katamari Damacy. No one's going to do a Catherine. No one's going to do a, you know what I mean? Because if you, what they just want to do is break even. And this is kind of the thing about the video game industry at large. It's a money making organization, right? Like, they want to appeal to the most amount of people to sell the most amount of a thing. The, and like, there are, and it's funny because there are games that have come out like Expedition 33, right? Like, there's no reason that game should have done as well as it did. Baldur's Gate 3, like, that game popped off. Again, there's no reason why that game on paper should have appealed to that broad of an audience, but it did. And I think the thing is, we'll see that going forward. We're going to see like one or two games, maybe every 2 or 3 years, that you're like, wait, what the hell? Why'd you make this game? That's weird. And then it'll do well. But if you're going to be dropping $100 million investment on something and you have no guarantee of return on that, why do it?
And that's why live service games have become so ubiquitous in the gaming industry
Of
now.
course.
It's just a way to continue making some kind of money to then further fund the studio. But then we have things like Sony and Xbox who will buy studios, say, make us these games, don't get anything out of it, and then shutter the studios, and then we're losing some more of that creativity.
Of course. I mean, it's an industry. Like, that's the thing. I love video games. I love the culture of video games. But the days of like the 1990s where you could get all random bullshit on your SNES, like, that went the way of the dodo back during the PS3. Like, it was
I would go up to the PS1. I think some of the most variety that we had was in that PS1 to PS2 era because they were just throwing everything out there to see what would work. And like it wasn't creating the games themselves weren't prohibitive cost-wise either.
right. And at the time, during the PlayStation era, you still had like with N60. It was competing directly with N64 at that point, right?
The PS1?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
the
you
N64 was on its way out as the PS1 came in.
Right. And like, so you had this weird nexus, and also like at the time, like the media changed. We went from cartridges to CDs, right? And
Yep.
Right.
there was this era of change. What is the next? We've already hit this top echelon, right? Now physical games are gone. What we're going to end up with is either you're going to have a bunch of really small independent studios putting out stuff which is either going to be fantastic or hot garbage, and then you're going to have big AAA studios making safe bets, and that's what it's going to be. Like,
I feel like that's really what we're getting now is just they're trying to bet safely, and it's bit Xbox in the ass so far, and Sony's doing pretty decent with it, but I don't think that there's still that much variety there. It's still like what eh, games that come in like 5 different flavors, and that's basically it.
Right? It's open world, first person shooter, sports, and
Puzzle.
puzzle, and then some erstwhile combination of the three, right? Or
That's what I was just about to follow that up with too. Yeah.
right. Like you have a marathon, and that's a shooter, but it's also like an MMO.
It's a very niche shooter.
It's a niche shooter, right? It's an extraction shooter, which is not like it's not super well represented in that genre. There are other more like Call of Duties of the world. I mean, yeah, that's what's going to end up happening. You can only do so much with the formulas that you have. Again, like what I would love to see is, and again, and it's not going to happen now because they're shuttering studios left and right. But what I'd love to see is AAA studios having double A or single A budget games that they push out that increase creativity, which they can then use to gauge the market to see what they want to add to these large AAA games, right? Like, I mean, what is it? Oh my God, Mina the Hollower. That game is like it's built on toothpicks and fucking gum. You know what I mean? But it's doing extremely well. Like it's not a graphically intense game, right? But it's doing great.
But it's deep
But it's
mechanically.
deep, right? And going back to like,
What I would-
yeah, go on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
it's, okay.
What I would like to see from these AAA developers, what I want to see them do now is make smaller games. What happened to when they would make like 2 to 3 hour games that like they have a small team just playing around, still fits in whatever universe that they're building, or it's like an ancillary game that's released alongside it or something. What happened to those smaller ones where smaller teams within the bigger studios would actually be able to experiment and make things and like bring in that money for the company?
That's what I'm saying. What they need to have are divisions within large AAA organizations that they can push out. You know, like
You know, like ZeniMax and Bethesda, and then parts of Bethesda being left off,
Right.
or let go, and then it being gutted.
right. And I mean, like what ends up happening with these smaller, like offshoots, right? They always just end up getting shuttered and then folded into larger,
Well,
huge
these ones have
projects.
been reduced to just basically support teams that will not be able to develop any games. So eventually, if there's nothing to support, they'll probably be shuttered too, unless they decide to grow those teams again.
Right.
I'm hoping that's the case when it comes to id, because that would be really shitty to reduce them to just being a support studio and then shuttering that because there was nothing left for them to do.
Yeah. So in the notes for that I put on like 2 weeks ago, basically Ed Boon came out and was like, "Sorry,
Ed Boon?
Not Ed Boon. I'm sorry, not him.
John Romero.
John Romero. I was thinking Mortal Kombat for some stupid reason. John Romero.
John Carmack and somebody else founded id originally, I believe.
Right. And he basically came out and was like, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they lost they're losing half of their team. And
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. You're going to go through it. It's superhero fatigue, right? Every superhero movie, but it is. It's every superhero movie, right? It's if people assume that any regular Tom, Dick, and Harry is going to go to a movie because they threw a $500 million budget at it, and it's got shinies and sparklies in it, and you're like, ooh. But at the end of the day, like, if there's no substance to it, if you're not doing anything different, then it's just
Right.
why? Why would I go see that? It's the same with games. Like again, like I'm as excited as the next person for GTA 6, but
Nah.
okay, what?
Did you just say no, Mike?
No, I'm not. I was never a fan of GTA. The last GTA I
Ever?
played was last
Wow.
GTA I played was GTA 3, and they never appealed to me. Yeah, it was cool because at the time, because one of my friends introduced me to it, and I wanted to get into the whatever they were into. But when I actually got the game, I tried the cheat codes and stuff like that.
Right.
Played it for like 3-4 hours straight. But then after that, I was like,
Yeah, you did the
shit,
you,
this doesn't appeal to me.
right. You did the thing that I think 90% of people who play a GTA game does, which is you do a few of the story missions, and then you're like, oh wait, there are cheat codes. Oh, I can have unlimited rounds of my rocket launcher. I'm just going to stand
Right.
on the highway and blow up cars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Until you get bored of that, and then you're like, I'm going to follow all the traffic laws now.
Right. You just
So you did you ever play the first or the second one?
the overhead ones. I've never
Wow.
played those either.
Yeah. I played both of them, and I didn't. Funny enough, I didn't care for two. I don't feel like the three faction system worked well when it came to like doing missions and having like this push and pull kind of mechanic to it. But the first one was excellent.
Yeah.
Like it hooked me, and I'm really nostalgic for it. But when they made the jump from overhead to 3D, I was like, how is that going to translate? But it worked.
I mean, like, and it's funny because what is it? Rockstar is a perfect example of trying things. You have, you have your GTA's, and then you have Bully, which
That was going to be the first one I said.
right, which is a nonsense game. Then you have, Red Dead Redemption 1, phenomenal game, still very action heavy. It basically plays just like GTA in the Wild West. And then they go to Red Dead Redemption 2, which is basically just a simulator of the Wild West.
You're also forgetting LA Noir.
No, I
Which
was,
was basically a facial-
I was going to touch on that.
Okay.
LA Noir, which was also not even their studio, right? It was like they were the publishers or whatever, but there was a separate studio working on that. At the end of the day, like
Because they had that technology.
right, which and now it's kind of cute because you see it and it's like everyone's faces are all weird and shit. But
You're forgetting some of the really weird ones in between that.
no, I mean,
Rockstar also did a table tennis game, which was like one of the best table tennis games to come out.
but and right, but the thing, that's exactly right. What eventually ends up happening, like what would I love to see? Red Dead Redemption 3, or even Red Dead Redemption 2 upgraded to actually work with the next gen system. Will we see that? No, because there's no money in it, right? Why do they keep? Why has it been? I don't know, what is it, like 13 years since the last GTA game? Because GTA Online is just making the money hand over fist. Why change anything?
Yes. And they also re-released it for the new generation and everything twice.
Right. Right. That game came out on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Right. And then I had it on PlayStation 3. I have it now on my PlayStation 5. And it's not like substantively different. It's not like there's like added shading and shit. It's just there.
It runs better. It looks nicer. There's more things. There's less popping. All that fun shit.
Right, but it's
But
not.
that's it.
But,
That's all it is.
but it's not like you don't look at. I mean, again, the modding community in PC is completely different. But if you're playing it on a console,
Yep.
it just looks a little bit nicer. But it's not like a new game.
Right.
But it's a phenomenal game. I mean, the mechanics that they have in that.
Dude, that game. How would you classify that game? Because it is like an open world sandbox, but it's very simulator-esque.
I mean, it literally is a GTA. They invented their own genre, right?
True.
Yeah,
That is true.
Right, like it's going to be the same thing with GTA 6. It's a sandbox game, but when it's a GTA sandbox game, the horse's balls will shrink in the winter and shit. That's a real. I mean, that's a real
That's
mechanic.
a real thing in Red Dead 2,
That's
man.
a real mechanic. They had somebody who was like,
Yep.
they paid a person a significant amount of money to animate horse testicles shrinking in the winter.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's a lot of little touches in that game, dude.
Oh man, but again,
It's great.
no one's but they. I would say, and again, I have my qualms with Red Dead Redemption 2. It is very slow, for reasons.
That's my problem,
It is
too.
designed to be that way. Red Dead Redemption 1 was
Yes.
one of my favorite games of all time. Played it all the way through. The only Rockstar game that I ever beat was Red Dead Redemption 1. And then they had Undead Nightmare. Again, played awesome, great. With this, they legitimately went to make a piece of art. And everyone was like, and people will still say, like, I will say that is a piece of art. That is a Wild West simulator in every sense of the word. Yet
Yep.
they didn't make the same amount of money on it, so they were like, well, we're never going to do this again. So
Well, I think they were betting on it being like a big online thing too, but just it didn't hit the same as GTA 5 online did.
GTA Online 5, you can crash jets into people and shit. What are you gonna do? Oh my god! I remember one time me and my
You hogtie people in Red Dead Redemption and put them on the tracks and wait for the train.
yeah, you do that, but you can do that in the regular game too. I remember one time me and my buddy we were playing Red Dead Redemption 1 because there was an online component to that as well. We would ride. We would both get stagecoaches. And we would both ride into each other, and the horses would crash into each other, and everything would fly all over the place. And like, that's, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I think the thing that I actually lament the most is that there isn't going to be like, we're just going to see we're just going to see a whole bunch of different like shooter types, MMOs, sports games, and casual games, and that's what it's eventually going to migrate its way down to. The fact that we still have Final Fantasy is actually shocking to me.
Which has absolutely changed from its first inception too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 1, I played Final Fantasy 1 on the original NES. The game was dog shit. At the time, it was phenomenal. Like, it was really immersive.
What's a game? I don't even know if genre is the right word, but what kind of game have we not seen in a long time now?
I mean, any of the weird...
Like, it seems like it progressed until like a certain point. And my example would be like, we had some general sports games, Tony Hawk, for instance. Like, there was some rudimentary skateboarding games. Then Tony Hawk came along and kind of like revolutionized that, and that was the main thing that you want to do if you want to play any kind of skateboarding game. And then that logically evolved into Skate, which was a lot more in depth. You can handle, or you had a lot more control over things. It had a completely different look. But after that, nothing else really.
Well-
They just kind of kept trying to reinvent the wheel, but it was more of the same. Just it looked prettier. They added new stuff, whatever. What other games are there that are like that? That we just it hit a wall and that was it. We never went back to it.
DDR.
DDR is a good one.
Can you really fix that though?
Well,
It's just you pressing arrows and listening to music.
DDR, I would say DDR it exists in its own thing because, again, that's like an event.
Right.
You see someone that's good at DDR, it's like watching Michael Jackson. Sure.
I would go to the mall all the time and play DDR. Heavy times 2 speed. I would play games that were 180 BPM or more.
I think, but with DDR as the example, rock. Oh my God, I almost said Rock Band, but Guitar Hero. Guitar Hero. That is one where people were paying money hand over fist to get like custom guitar controllers, and then it died.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they flooded the market on that. But then Rock Band also, like, they did it better.
Then Rock Band died because they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't innovate.
Well, they just didn't. They didn't innovate. They didn't want to make any, but they still supported the second one with song packs and stuff for years after that.
Sure, but
I think wasn't it the same devs that went on to make Rocksmith?
it may
Wasn't
have
it
been.
Harmonix still?
I think so. I don't know. It just.
Which that seems like a logical progression too.
I think that, but again, like, I think the thing is, you hit a roadblock, especially with those really niche. Anything that needs a peripheral, by the way, that is something
Yeah.
that's died. The Amiibo Disney Infinity,
the Spyro stuff.
yeah, the Spyro stuff, all of those, like where you buy little chichkas so that you can add them to your game.
Chichkas? I have never heard that word. I've heard tchotchke, but never chichka. What the hell?
Listen, man, I'm making up words. I'm very tired.
Like Ranklin.
Ranklin is a. Hold on,
I believe it. I believe it's a word. Kind of like wrestling.
Ranklin.
You know what concept that I miss?
What?
You remember the Monster Rancher game?
Yeah.
Ooh, where you had to like take out the disc and put in CDs and stuff to get the other things?
To unlock other
Yeah.
monsters. I like that concept.
Well, anything like that, like the link systems that we used to have for the GBAs, anything with physical media where you could swap something out. I remember when you used to be able to play CDs in your, in your whatever, your PlayStations or, Xboxes or whatever.
Right.
All of those things that involve peripherals, that's one thing that I think has actually. Nintendo is the only company, as far as I can tell, that has gotten away with actually pushing weird as fuck peripherals, and that is not a thing. Remember Dreamcast? There was a little you had like a little Game
The
Boy
VMUs.
controller. Yeah,
Yes,
Right.
I love those things.
Yeah.
You can take your Chow from Sonic Adventure on it.
but you can't. We're never going to see that again because at the end of the day, like.
Yep.
Funny enough, Nintendo kind of put the nail in that coffin when they released Wii U. But then Switch came out and was like, we were like, oh, okay, well, maybe there is something there with weird peripherals.
Maybe we judged you too harshly.
Right.
I mean, it's weird. Like, when you look at something like I think what's going to end up happening is companies like Nintendo that still kind of value innovation. What you'll see on them is going to be things like Breath of the Wild type games that are like so outside of the norm that everyone's going to take notice. AAA games are going to try to emulate that. They'll do it for a while and then it'll become the status quo and then people will get tired of it and then we'll look to somebody else to come up with something innovative and then they'll iterate on that. It's a bummer.
You say Breath of the Wild or Legend of Zelda. I think Minecraft.
Sure. I mean, well, Minecraft, you don't have Roblox without Minecraft,
Mm-hmm.
And then Minecraft on paper, there's no reason why that game should have succeeded.
Yeah.
It's a game about
Well, that was built off the back of a Infiniminer, I think it was.
something like that. It's a conglomeration of like 3 different games.
Yeah.
But
All right.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's literally your
Isn't that what the gaming industry is built on and about, though? Is like building off of ideas that came before you, and it's not necessarily stealing the ideas. It's just making them bigger and better and adding new ideas to it.
sure.
So we get the games that we got.
But
Right.
there's a logical progression to that. You can only get so big, right? Like,
All right.
Yep.
especially if you want to make money, you just look at the things that made money. And again, this is what ends up happening.
And do that.
Right, and you just do that. And that's what happens when creatives get taken out of the roles. Like, game devs, are they necessarily writing the stories for the games that we love? Still a little bit, yes, but we're getting to a point now where, you have to have sign-offs by a board of directors to start a AAA video game. And they're not concerned about, like, capturing the, magic of being a video game player. They're just like, hey, I want to make some fucking money.
Mm-hmm. Talking about how Xbox had 14 layers of management.
Oh Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah, disgusting.
and why? And why? I mean, like,
Why is a good question.
one thing I would look back to and actually going into this game genres that were super big and then disappeared.
wait. This is going to sound like a really stupid statement. Is that why it's called micromanaging? It's not because it's small
Because it was Microsoft.
small management, but it's yeah.
That's a legitimate question.
Micromanaging is just trying to control every little thing so that way you have the predicted outcome, generally.
Right, but I do see where Mike said, like, We could retronym that. We could put that in the Microsoft font. Micromanagement. One thing about
Nice.
a genre of games that died because of corporate greed is basically Telltale. Telltale died
Yeah.
because what
Like yes,
well
yes, but like they grew themselves too fast and took on way too much. They didn't have the right size team. They just kept
Right.
saying yes to everything.
that is because of corporate mismanagement. It's not like some random guy. It's because a CEO looked at the money that they were raking in for things from like The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us and the Strong Bad Games and all this shit that they're putting out on the market.
What'd you just say?
Sorry?
Strong bad games?
Yeah, you don't remember the Strong Bad Telltale games?
No. Are you talking about when you say strong bad? What the hell are you talking about? Do you mean the Homestar Runner?
Yes. You don't remember that?
Are you serious?
Are you? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
They made Homestar Runner Telltale games?
Um,
What did I miss?
are you? Oh,
Who am I?
buddy. I'm gonna break your world right now. You're gonna.
Cool game for attractive people. They made that?
Yes, I played it. I played the demo over and over again.
What the fuck? Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love. when,
Okay.
yeah, I love when I get one on you, and you're like, "Wait, what? Really?" Yeah, yeah. And again,
I'm genuinely blown away. I need to go find this.
it's pretty funny. But the thing that is, somebody approved that, going back to it, when Telltale was small enough, they got approached by Homestar Runner guys, and they were like, "Do you want to make a game?" And they're like, "Yes." That doesn't happen at the end before it gets shut down. Before it gets shut down,
Yeah.
they're doing Game of Thrones, they're doing Batman, they're doing, you know what I mean?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, they're doing Walking Dead, they're doing these really high value IPs because that's what people want, I guess. And then they just keep trying to funnel these games out, and then eventually you realize you have 50 games being developed by 30 teams that are way too small. And then I remember I was reading a thing that basically they were like, the management style was for a company that was like a fraction of its size. Like they just didn't have the infrastructure to be able to handle it. And then it all just collapsed. But after that,
Right.
I mean, you'll see once in a while something will come out, but these like point and click games, they're not a thing anymore. And they were huge.
Mm-hmm.
Because people looked at what happened to Telltale, corporations saw that, and instead of trying to iterate on that and make it better, they were like, "Oh, they failed. Well, clearly no one wants these anymore, so bye."
But they never really died. They were quiet about coming out because you still had like, oh man, what was it? Like besides, was it Mist and Mist, right? Yeah, Mist and Mist 2. There was a handful of other ones that were like obscure games or people just put them out and you never heard of the developers. But there was also like Sam and Max and what's the other one? Monkey Island games and things like that. I would argue that those are point and click games too. But you had games on that level that would still come out to keep that genre alive. But it wasn't until Telltale came out that really like changed what it meant for it to be a point and click game.
But now that has collapsed, I mean, and we're still going to see it. You're going to see, you know,
You're still seeing it.
Yeah.
Dispatch just came out.
Right.
That's the next iteration of that style game.
What aren't they doing a Wolf Among Us 2?
A Wolf Among Us 2 with some of the people who was originally part of Telltale.
Right, but
like they refounded the company or whatever.
But at the end of the day, is it going to corner the market like that, like they were doing back in their heyday? No.
Probably not, but I bet it's going to land pretty hard.
Maybe. I mean, again, that's like saying, I mean,
I'm hopeful.
I'm not saying I'm not hopeful. What I'm saying is, at the end of the day, That's like them coming out with like a fantastic oh my god, Guitar Hero game, right?
Hmm.
Guitar Hero.
20 years after the fact.
Well, right, and so it might capture people's imaginations. People like us who have like nostalgia buried into their minds are going to be like, yeah, let's pick it up. This is going to be so much fun. It'll be like back in the day, but it's not going to be cornering the market. People aren't going to be, selling their 401ks to buy a cheap piece of plastic in the shape of a guitar. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
We'll get something else. I don't know what, but
I'll take it.
yeah. Chia. I don't even think
Hi,
you
Mike.
can-
How you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Do you want
I'm
anything
good
to add anything? You good?
No, I'm good. I feel the same way you guys are on all this stuff. It's just a matter of, as far as big games versus little games, and what the studios need to do is they need to go back. It doesn't need to be big budget anymore. We're okay with going back to going for something more simple. Like you said, Minecraft was the perfect example of that. It's a very simple game.
Right, but and even going back to Minecraft, it ebbs and flows too. Like I remember,
Right.
like especially right toward the end of beta, people were like clamoring all over themselves, and then when it fully released and was bought by Microsoft, people were like, and then they came back, and people were like, okay, we really like this, and now it like kind of goes back and forth, where people are like, we really like the classic.
It's changed
game.
again.
Yeah,
Like the way people play it now and what they've done with it is way different than even just 5 years ago.
right. And the game like that is so broad in scope. Like I'm actually like finding like cool servers that you can play on, and how they like mod it. There's a lot that you can do with it. But here's the other thing. Has there been another, I mean, aside from Roblox, right, which is not Minecraft, it's just in the style of Minecraft, there hasn't been another Minecraft game,
Nope.
right?
No.
The closest
Some games have taken bits and pieces from it,
Right.
but that's about it.
No Man's Sky did that. Like, you can mine, you can build, you can make a base, but it's not the same thing. The scope of it is significantly different.
Well, look at perfect example is look at Fortnite. Same idea, it's to me when I first heard of Fortnite, I thought, oh, they mixed Minecraft with Battlefield or Black Ops or something like that.
You're not too far off because that's kind of what it started with. You had base building and it was like zombie defense.
Right.
Right.
But the Battle Royal was what made the money, so they were like, you know what? Push that other
And
thing
that
aside.
started off as just like this random thing, and they found out that people loved it. So they jumped on it
Right.
and swapped over to that.
Right. Now imagine a world where we got iterations on the original Fortnite, right? Where it was, zombie defense Fortnite. Who knows? Like, it's weird how the things.
It's weird the things that catch on.
And I don't think there's really. I think there's a lot of people who get paid a lot of money who say, this is what you will like. And the problem is, are they always right? No. God, no.
No.
That's why that's why Ubisoft is like teetering on destruction, because they've put out, Far Cry 17.
Same thing.
And you're like, okay, we've already seen this. Like, do something new.
Not new, but there's I don't know jack shit about this, Mike, so you're gonna have to help me out here. But apparently Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis is ending service.
I don't know what that is.
I heard about that. I didn't get into. It's one of Square's mobile games. It's basically, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I played it. Ever Crisis is their mobile game that basically retells the Final Fantasy VII story. and includes Zach and different their own spins on stuff like that. And the appeal of it when I first heard about it is like the different cutscenes would jump between the original style of like Final Fantasy VII to the artwork that you see in like Advent Children um and Dissidia, and a mix in between. So I thought that was pretty cool, especially where it was a free game. It was worth a shot.
Hmm.
But I heard about them shutting it down. I'm surprised that they are. 'Cause
Well,
I thought it was doing well.
so the reason, so again, I'm basing this on just the quick Google search I did. Reason it's shutting down is due to lack of profitability.
Well, damn. It's doing great.
I mean, what does that mean? That doesn't necessarily mean that it's not making a profit. It's just not making the profit that they want.
Right.
So, I mean, I think it's weird because I know, like in my heart of hearts, I know, even back when I was a kid, video games, like any other industry, is about making money. But it didn't feel
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You know, like if there were so many weird ass games that, and like you said, Adam, all the way through like the PS1 era where it was like you got the most random shit. Like there was a point in time where the Die Hard games were fucking killing the market. They were awesome. It was like a top-down shooter. I remember me and my cousin were playing, and my brother would play it. It was fucking awesome. It doesn't work like that anymore. Like
Yeah.
having a bunch of people sit
I
around.
just-
Yeah,
I just had a thought about that. Do you think it's an oversaturation thing?
I mean, yes.
Because the market was definitely smaller before, so there was room for playing around with this and getting the random shit that we did.
I think it's a combination. It's oversaturation on the indie level, and it's undersaturation on the like AAA level, right? Because again, no one has the money to be putting out a AAA game. No studio does more than like once a year. And they'll push it and they'll push it and they'll push it. So in terms of oversaturation, you might get oversaturation in terms of a series. That's my go-to for Assassin's Creed. There are too many of them. Should have been like every 3 years you release one. But that's not how you make money. The way you make money is by pushing one out every year, making it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until that series dies, and then you move on to the next thing. With indie games, there's so much fucking shovelware out there. If you're not really in the video game space, like imagine telling, like, if one of us, told one of our parents to go buy a video game, buy me a video game that I like. When you were younger, there was a pretty good chance that, like, they would pick something and it'd be fine. If they went onto the Nintendo store and just looked up video games, there's like 4,000 video games. How do you even choose? So you have to be
Yeah.
you have to have intimate knowledge on the games that are out. And it's a weird, we're in like a weird space right now where there's a lot, people are throwing everything at the wall on the low level and not willing to take any risk on the high level.
Yep. I like how you said that too. I was just perusing the Xbox store earlier because they're having some kind of deal or whatever, and when I was looking at it, all I saw was just games. There wasn't anything that just stood out. I just saw games. That's it.
Right. And how do you choose? Like,
Yeah.
you like, even with the Nintendo store, like you have your Zeldas and you have your Marios, and that's like a good, easy choice. But like,
But then you have a shit ton of clones and stuff of other games that are coming out.
right, like I wanted to buy, and actually just like a little while ago, I bought a Picross game, just because.
Yeah!
It's so
I love
much,
Picross.
it's so much fun. I completely cleared out all the regular ones, and then they have weird ones that I'm just like, I'm not into that shit. But there was like 50 Picross games. How do you choose? I'm not gonna. I mean, you can Google search it, but I'm like, I don't know, this one looks fine. It has the most things in it. We'll just pick this one.
All right.
And I think that's right. There you go. Right.
I got a book up across.
They're really fun. But like
I love it.
at the end of the day, like how do you look at something that has that much content? And I think that translates to everything. Right now, if you were
How often do you go in the fridge when you're hungry, you open the door and say, there's nothing to eat?
right after you just went grocery shopping, how often do you have 5 streaming services that holds basically amongst all 5 of them every piece of recorded media in the history of the world and say there's nothing to watch? And it's because there's too much. We're in a
Oh yeah, absolutely.
we're in a nexus of like too much choice.
Yes.
And that's, I don't know, like even I'm like that. Like
We're going to be going back to cable, aren't we?
we already are. Like
Yeah.
the market's already going
have-
back.
We have folks that are bundling those services back together, just like we had with cable.
Right. Which
It's just an Ouroboros.
right, and it's going to be the same thing with video games, right? We're going to have a crash, and then from the pieces of that, we'll come up with some media that people will enjoy, and then they'll go with that. You know, do I think
I still think it's not going to crash. I think it's going to be a consolidation of like AAA devs, but like there's going to be space in the middle there for like AA and indies to somehow come up. And I think that one of the better examples of that would be Ponkel and some of those other indie devs who have an established studio now, where they like made that AAA initiative so that way they can help support other indie devs that are trying to get a start, but they have established themselves now that can support these studios and themselves to keep growing.
But how long? That's the thing. How long? Eventually, like every piece of media, like you have Ponkel, eventually, and again, they made a really small game that went really, really well. Like, but how many, like, even with, because again, forgive me, Ponkel is Vampire Survivors, right?
Yes,
Right.
it is.
So you have Vampire Crawler, which is doing okay. It's not a bad game by any stretch. Is it Vampire Survivors?
No, it's a deck building
No,
roguelike.
That's not what I mean. What I mean is it hitting at the same force? Is it
Oh,
capturing
no.
the market? Right. So
No.
then you have somebody like Ponkel who has an established studio, right? They have their tentpole Vampire Survivors. They have their other game, Vampire Crawlers. If you're out to make money, what you're probably going to end up doing is you're going to be back financing smaller devs. You put out your Vampire Survivor stuff every so often, make a little bit of extra money, bankroll them, so that way they can then put out innovative games, which you take profit on, and then eventually you're Steam.
Nice. All right. Okay, it's 10 after 11.
Yes.
Do we want to call it and
I'm go-
maybe play something, or are you going to bed?
I'm going to bed because I'm freaking exhausted.
All right.
And I don't think we hit a single point in our notes.
That's okay. We had plenty to talk about.
Oh hell yeah!
I bet you we could keep going for another hour or so too if we really wanted.
Amen. That's why.
Ironically,
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, ironically enough,
Everybody talk at
we
once.
ended up doing the LTA that we wanted to do.
What is it? Video game?
Oh my god, no, the one that Adam was talking about earlier that we could do. The state of video games or something like that.
Oh, like taking a temperature check of the industry.
That's always a good
We
one.
kinda
That
did.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah. No complaints here. Meg's asking for tea, so I'm gonna go do that and then find something to play.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what I want to play. I want to play Marathon, I want to play Destiny, and I want to play Stardew.
Watch
So I don't know what I'm gonna
I'm
do.
gonna watch a lore video and go to sleep.
That sounds fun.
I suggest the next dungeon that we do in Destiny is Warlord's Ruin because I think Sean would get a kick out of it.
I need to get my fucking exotic. God damn it! How many times did we run that son of a bitch and I still didn't get it?
Put it this way:
We're gonna fucking run it. We're gonna get through it even after all that headache. And Sean's gonna get it, and I'm not.
I feel so bad because our first time getting through that freaking dungeon, I was carried the entire fucking time, and I got the exotic on the first run.
Guess who didn't?
If it makes you feel any better, I did run one contract on marathon 50 fucking times, so you know I can don't feel too
Par
bad.
for Bungie's course.
Thanks, Bungie.
Yeah. Thanks, Bungie. Make me play a damn game more. All right.
Let's sign off.
Yeah. Let's just start just like pre-recording these so I don't have to do them. If you want more from us, we have social medias, which is Facebook and Instagram and Blue Sky and Threads. And I said Facebook. And we have a Patreon. And the video version of the podcast goes live on YouTube at the same time as the audio version of the podcast, which is 7:30 on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yay. Come
Yeah.
join the Patreon.
Yeah.
We got plenty of stuff that that doesn't see the light of day. Ooh.
Pay money.
And since we talked about it, I'm going to try to get more video game stuff up too, like actual gameplay shit.
Yeah,
Sean and I are going to do an Absalom series.
yes, and we are all going to do a Stardew Valley series
And Baldur's Gate 3, hopefully.
someday.
Yes,
When
my
need
broke ass
time.
can afford the game.
I'm going to buy it for you right now.
Don't you dare, you bastard!
You ain't my daddy. I do what I want.
do what I want.
All right, say goodnight.
Right. Night
Nah.
night. Later.
Bye.